What is going on, my beautiful people? Different setup today, different time. Hopefully, you guys over across the pond can make this session today. But I will give everyone a chance to get in here because today we're going to talk about 3 things that you need to remember after any breakup. And I don't care who the breakup was with. I don't care if it was with someone that had an insecure attachment. I don't care if it was someone that was healthy or even if it was someone who had toxic traits, um, narcissism, your dark triad type of people. 3 things to remember, right, for every last one of you guys. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to give you. I actually wrote down a bonus one here while I was sitting here thinking about the topic. It made me add another one on to the list. So you'll have a 4th bonus one as soon as we get everyone in here. Everyone checking in. Hope you guys are having a good Friday, TGIF, and hopefully this will be a good healing video for you guys. Something to reflect on, something to add to your repertoire of information that you have out there. Appreciate you guys being here. You coming in? Let me know where you're from. Check in with me. Got my I Am Love mug today. Even I need a reminder. Everyone needs a reminder, because people aren't perfect. Everyone should have a coach. Everyone should have a therapist or a counselor, or someone, even if it's just in the family. Or there's actually this guy I was watching, and one of my clients actually sent this video to me that said that if you're looking for a good, healthy friend circle, pick the 5 people that if you're in a relationship won't completely defend you just because they're your friend. You want to pick people who are actually going to be emotionally intelligent, the people who are going to tell you what you need to hear, the hard things that you need to hear. Because some of the times, hearing from your friend, like, no, you were the problem. Like, actually, you were in the wrong on this occasion, is a very good thing for you to have in your corner. Checking in from LA. What's up, LA? 10 a.m. See if I can do my worldly clock here thing. 10 a.m. over in LA, I know, right? 10:30. Anyone else checking in? I'm gonna get to it, right? I have four things here that's really important for you guys to remember. But first, get the likes up on the feed, push the feed out there for me. Let people know that I am live right now. This helps the analytics. This helps for people to just get a little bit more in tune with the channel. And actually, it'll help the subscriber base. It helps you guys also. I also want to announce right now that I got you guys here, I'm going to be running a special for the whole entire month of October. And the reason that I decided to do that was because October is like observation of National Depression Awareness. National Depression Awareness Month, I think is what it's called. And I've lost too many people personally that I've worked with to depression. And some of them being kids. And it's very sad to think about people just won't take advantage of these resources because they don't have the financial means. So I'm running a 30% off special for the entire month of October. So if you book a package for a month, it's 30% off. I'm going to put that banner because there's actually a code that you need to enter, and that code is Heal Together. Right. So if you go to my website, Heal Together is the code to get 30% off coaching for the month. I'm with you guys. I've been through depression. I've been on the antidepressants. They're not good for you. I'm just going to be honest. They really take away your personality, and they take away other things in your life that just doesn't make you feel like you. But I'm going to get to this now. Like the feed. Appreciate you. 3 post-breakup reminders for you while you're stewing and you're ruminating about this breakup. Right. And the first one is be patient and kind to yourself. And what that means is everyone heals at their own time frame. Probably the number one question that I hear from people, or I get from people, is how much longer will this take? What is your, so when they reach out to me, they say, what does this program look like? And how long do I will I see a return on my investment? And I have to tell them, like, I really don't know. Everyone's different. And it all depends on how much work you're willing to do. So be patient with the process. You may never need my coaching services, but follow me on my Instagram, and that can be a healing service for you. I post quotes every single day. I post videos every single day on Instagram. And maybe that'll be a good resource for you to heal. And sometimes, I mean, I've heard people reach out to me after 2 years and say, man, I've been following you for 2 years, and I just feel like I'm now trying to turn the corner. 3 years, and I still think about my ex. It's like, wow, that is a long time. But for other people I coached, they're posting new boyfriends within the next 4 or 5 months. So everyone's different. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they've healed. It's not a good indication, because they could just be, trying to, what's the saying, get under someone to get over someone else. But it is a good sign that they're no longer staying stuck where they're at, and they're starting to essentially move on and found their next person. And be kind to yourself. There's a lot of stories that we tell ourselves after the breakup. And depending on the person that you were with, they may have contributed to the stories that you're telling yourself. They may have said, well, you weren't this enough, you weren't that enough. I see why your ex so-and-so left you. If you guys are just coming in, like the feed, I'm running a 30% off for the whole entire month of October for my monthly coaching package. Go to my website, put in this code here on the screen, Heal Together, and take advantage of that deal, because literally I like the idea of healing with other people, because we're all broken in some way, shape, and form. I hate to say it. It just is what it is. So be patient and be kind to yourself. Rewrite that story of what you thought this relationship was, and forgive yourself for the mistakes that you made. Because if you're in relationships and you're going the distance with each other, and say you're together 10, 20, 30 years, there's going to be mistakes that you made. And you have to be kind to yourself about the mistakes. That doesn't mean continue to do the things, because the best apology is change behavior. But that also means you're just imperfect. We're humans, right? So that's the first one. The second one is realize that your ex isn't the same person anymore. After the breakup is over, this happens so very often. People are shocked at just how much their ex changed. And a lot of their hopes are being placed in how they have acted in the past, where, they say they have been broke up 2-3 years. I mean, they've been broke up 2 or 3 times. And then all of a sudden they're just acting funny. They're acting differently. And I asked them, like, do you feel like there was definitely an energy shift here? Because when they were in love with you still, you can come back and bring the flowers or whatever it is that you did in the past. But if you feel that they've just completely changed, you have to accept that they're just not the same person anymore. The person you knew are no longer there. And there's actually a coach that said this once. You don't truly know a person until the breakup. You don't know what that person's, what am I trying to say here? You don't know all of the different personalities of the person, or different ways of handling stress, until you actually have that last breakup. There's some people that handle it very gracefully, and they're still there to support you. They still want to talk about the issues, but they just say, this just isn't work. This just isn't a workout. Other people may block you. They may just completely discard you, or they may hop into something with someone else. So I always felt like that's people, and people are going to do what they want to do. So I guess there's no right or wrong to that. It just is what it is. What they say. It's I think it's dysfunctional, but some people find it functional. Some people feel like they need to be in a relationship with someone else. You guys are coming in, like the feed. I appreciate you. The third one is feel and process your emotions and your thoughts. How do you do that? For me, I think that one of the most potent ways of doing that is reflecting on the relationship, taking inventory on how things work, like checks and balances. Like, all right, what were the positives? What were the negatives? How did I show up? How did they show up? I think those are all very important things to do. Um, some people do it to the extreme where they're just constantly ruminating, they're obsessing over the person. And then that's, for me, I feel like that's that line that you don't want to cross. You want to do it in a manner where, all right, I won't make these same mistakes next time, personally. And I also don't want to find someone else, or proceed with someone else that shows these same signs that I saw very early on. Because for the majority of the time, I think between 90 days and shoot, it might be quicker than that, 60 days to 6 months, you can see things that wouldn't be something that you want to tolerate long term. Wouldn't be that going the distance type of behavior um, for someone that you want to be in a relationship with. So um, process those emotions, and I think journaling is definitely a good avenue to have. Meditation, for me, I like to meditate. I like to take meditation walks where I'm just kind of reflecting on a lot of different things and observing nature. Those are real. They're back again. Those are all real things that I like to take advantage of, because I actually I can. I have time for it. And the fourth thing, which is the bonus one that I talked about, is just remember, like when you're in one of your meditation sessions or you're just reflecting, sit and remember the feelings that you had. Like, get yourself in that emotional state of when you were in a relationship with that person. Because if you're broken up, I'm sure there were things that they were doing or you were doing that made you uncomfortable. I want you to remember those things, because for the most part, people don't. People forget. I think it's called fading biased effect. That's what it's called. And when you're out of that breakup, all you can remember is the good feelings and the good emotions that you had for that person while you were together. But when you really sit and think about how you felt alone while you were with that person, how you were, and I've seen this happen so many times. I'll hear their story. If you guys are coming in, thumbs up. I'll hear their story and they say, always, I'll hear their story. They get about 20, 30 minutes into the session, right? And they're telling me all the negative things. They're telling me all the things that they were frustrated with in the relationship. And then I'll ask them, like, are you sure that this person doesn't have narcissistic tendencies? And they may not be, all right, hear me out. They may not be an avoidant. They may be more on the narcissism side. And they're like, I thought that. I had my ideas about that, because his dad was a narcissist or his mom was a narcissist. I'm like, well, these are good things to remember when you've broken up with someone, or when they've dumped you. Because if you guys are here on my feed right now, most likely you hadn't dumped anyone. You're probably, I don't have a whole lot of I don't have a whole lot of people reaching out to me saying that they're trying to get their anxious attacher back. It's usually for someone that they couldn't quite understand, and they just felt like they were discarded in that process. And they're highly emotional. So I appreciate you guys for one, appreciating my channel, and to continue to come here and heal together. Essentially, remember, throughout the month of October, I'm running this special, and which means any day. I mean, you can put the code in and it'll work for you. And I want to help you guys. I want to help you guys as much as I can, help you process. And I really do appreciate you. If you're not following me on Instagram, my Instagram is I am Coach Court. I also have the deal there, so you can see it there. And always remember, guys, you are loved, all right? You are loved, right? I am love, and you are love. And always remember, when you go be love, you'll never have to find it. Namaste. God bless you guys.